In the heart of Kansas, USA, lies a small, old-fashioned house known as Sally's Haunted House. At first glance, it may appear ordinary, with its small garden and simple wooden porch, but it holds a dark and frightening story that has made it one of the most famous haunted houses in the United States. The house is named after Sally, the ghost of a little girl believed to have haunted the house for decades. Countless visitors have witnessed unexplainable events. The house's fame began in 1993 when a young couple, Tawny and Deborah Beckman, decided to rent the house and move in with their young child and family dog. They were impressed by the house's low price and its warm, cozy appearance, unaware that they were about to enter a living nightmare. At first, everything seemed normal, but within a few days, the dog began barking hysterically at the doorways of some rooms, barking loudly as if something invisible was standing there. The couple assumed it was related to the dog's transition to a new environment.
Then small fires began to appear suddenly. Papers burned for no apparent reason. Fabrics ignited and then went out instantly, with no clear source. Faint whispers echoed throughout the house, mysterious sounds whose origins no one could understand. Tony, the husband, was the most affected. He saw objects moving by themselves, chairs shaking, doors closing and opening without a human hand. He woke up several times to find red scribbles on his back and stomach, as if he had been in a fight without remembering anything. His wife and child, however, were unharmed. When matters escalated, the couple decided to seek help from paranormal experts. Teams of paranormal investigators and enthusiasts arrived, armed with cameras and energy detectors. Their results were shocking. Video cameras stopped working inside the house, and batteries ran out in seconds. Visitors experienced mysterious scratches on their bodies, felt extreme cold in certain rooms, and noticed objects moving by themselves. One investigator said, "I felt as if someone was watching me all the time. It was a heavy feeling on my heart, unlike any place I'd ever been before." The investigation into the history of the house began, and a shocking secret was revealed. The house was built in the 19th century and was inhabited by a doctor and his family. One night, a woman came to the doctor with her young daughter, Sally, who was suffering from severe abdominal pain.
However, the child died during the operation. Some accounts say that Sally was not just a patient, but the doctor's illegitimate daughter by one of his maids, and that he performed the operation to get rid of her. Since then, Sally's spirit is said to have never left the house. She sometimes appears as a specter of a little girl, or her footsteps can be heard in the hallways. Researchers believe that other spirits inhabit the house, most notably the spirit of an evil woman who causes physical harm to visitors. The master bedroom on the top floor is the most active room. Visitors report hearing a baby crying and seeing balls playing by themselves without a handle. Some even swore they saw a black shadow standing next to the bed. After the house became famous, the Beckmans left, and the authorities decided to exploit its reputation to attract tourists. Anyone could visit in the morning or even stay overnight, provided they signed a paper disclaiming any responsibility. Mrs. Clement, the current caretaker of the house, said, "I get a severe headache every time I enter, as if something were pressing down on my head, and sometimes I feel an invisible hand gripping my neck." The house is now listed on TripAdvisor and can be easily booked. The internet is filled with people's experiences at this eerie place. Some left terrified, while others swore they had seen Sally with their own eyes. What is certain, however, is that Sally's haunted house is unlike any other. It is a place where time stands still, where the rules of logic are broken, and where doors to an unseen world are opened. So, are you brave enough to take this experience? Do you really believe that there are houses inhabited by the dead? Or is it all just a fantasy created by tired minds? If you decide to visit, just remember that Sally may not let you leave easily. Support the page by following and sharing to stay updated.